Okay, let's jump right in. We're looking at this huge new defense contract from India.
The Tejas Mk-1A deal, right?
Exactly. 97 indigenous light combat aircraft. It's being framed as a massive step for self-reliance. Aatmanirbhar Bharat. We're talking, what, up to our 66,500 crore?
Yeah, it's absolutely monumental. And the order itself, it's 68 fighters and 29 trainers, the twin-seater versions.
Okay.
But I think, for this deep dive, it's not just the numbers. It's digging into that core tension you mentioned.
The paradox.
Exactly. How self-reliant can you be when, well, a key part isn't actually indigenous? That's what we need to unpack for you.
Right. So let's start with the positive side, the achievement. I mean, 97 jets, that's a big commitment. The defense minister is calling Tejas the mainstay for the IAF now.
It definitely signals intent. And the timeline, deliveries starting 2027-28, running for 6 years. That's the plan anyway.
And the sources really emphasize the indigenous content, over 64% in this Mk-1A version. That sounds pretty high.
It is. And it's higher than the last contract. They've added 67 more locally developed items, apparently.
Okay, so what does that 64% actually mean in terms of tech?
Well, that's where the real engineering story is. We're talking indigenous systems like the UTTAM AESA Radar.
The active electronically scanned array?
Right. And the Swayam Raksha Kavach, the self-protection suite. Even indigenous actuators for control surfaces. This isn't just bolting things together.
So real tech integration, that UTTAM radar, for example, that puts it closer to advanced Western jets.
In theory, yes. In terms of things like tracking multiple targets, it's a definite leap. And economically, this involves around 105 Indian companies.
That's too, right.
Yeah, sources say nearly 11,750 direct and indirect jobs annually. It's under that Buy Indian IDDM category, so the focus is on domestic design and development.
Okay, that all sounds great. Momentum, jobs, tech. But let's talk about that paradox. 64% sounds good, but what's not included? If the most critical bit isn't domestic, does that percentage really capture self-reliance?
Well, that's the elephant in the room, isn't it? The sources acknowledge the progress, but this big new order comes right as there are ongoing, pretty significant delays with the first batch.
The original 83 jets ordered back in 2021.
Exactly those. They're behind schedule.
And the holdup wasn't the fancy new radar or the airframe.
Yeah.
It was something more fundamental.
It was the engines. The HAL chief was quite clear about it. Delayed supply of the F404 engines from GE in the U.S.
Ah, General Electric. So the engines ordered in August 2021 are still causing delays now.
That seems to be the bottleneck. I mean, HAL apparently has 10 airframes ready to go.
10 planes sitting there.
Pretty much. They only recently got 3 engines from GE, and they're hoping to deliver maybe 2 jets next month. The whole production line depends on that GE delivery schedule.
So we're celebrating this huge new order for 97 jets. But to actually build them, HAL needs to sign another deal with GE, this time for, what, 113 more F404 engines?
That's the situation. 113 more engines needed just for this new contract. It perfectly captures the dilemma.
Right. So a massive vote of confidence, huge domestic boost.
Absolutely. A big boost for Indian industry.
It's still fundamentally reliant on a foreign supplier for the heart of the aircraft, the propulsion.
Precisely. The component that makes it the mainstay is still coming from abroad on a foreign timeline.
So the final thought we want to leave you with is this. When you make a fighter the backbone of your Air Force, like India is doing with Tejas, but fulfilling this huge contract, its very success, hinges entirely on getting another 113 engines from overseas. What does that really mean strategically?
Yeah, is true Aatmanirbhar Bharat, true self-reliance, even possible in this kind of high-tech, globalized world? Or is it more about sophisticated domestic assembly for now? Something to think about.